I mean, I always blush when Nicole speaks of me because I am just as proud of Nicole. Like, Nicole, you are a rising star. She was actually given the Rising Star Award for New York State. And I'm really big on women, supporting women. Obviously here at the Women's Department. So Nicole, anytime I need her or she needs me, we're right there supporting one another, and I just appreciate you, so thank you for that. A couple things that we covered. We talked about mailers, absolutely. Mailers are still needed. You need about 7 mailers to hit a candidate before it actually sticks. So to balance that, a lot of what I stand for, a lot of what I talk about is about tech, meeting voters where they're at. There is no one that's not attached to their phones. So I had an incredible opportunity last year. If we have some time, if you guys are sticking around, I could show you a couple of really cool ads that we filmed. I'm gonna try to get it set up for you guys. But I was sharing that I was elected to state secretary, but I had the opportunity to support Lee Zeldin. Now, a story about me, I grew up on Long Island. So I'm from Suffolk County, I went to St. Anthony's High School, and I went to Geneseo upstate. So when I say Vanessa for New York, I'm really for New York, but I'm not originally from New York. Let's keep that secret. I was born in Florida, I moved up to Long Island when I was 5, but I've been a proud New Yorker ever since, right? I'm first generation American, so shout out to anyone that's first generation. There's a certain grit about us, certain respect and pride that we have, that we want to allow our families to know how much we appreciate the opportunity of being able to be in America. My family's from Haiti. I am Haitian, proud to be Haitian, and just happy to be here as a millennial, carving a path in a time where politics is so, divided. And I really think we can bridge that gap. Messaging is important, guys. We're in a blue state. We have to craft thoughtful messages, and we have to stick to the basics, because it's obvious. A lot of what we're sharing isn't translated. So how can we pivot in our messaging to get them to understand the importance around education, the economy, crime? We cannot beat on the same drums and the same exact messaging. If you need help with wordsmithing, contact comms directors. I mean, Nicole's great with comms, right? So I got the opportunity after being state secretary to I was asked to be executive director of a super PAC for Lee Zeldin. I jumped at the opportunity. I've never had the experience. Because of the lack of civics engagement, I'm just here on a journey trying to learn, and everything I learn, I give you my word, I will share with you guys, right? Each one teaches one. So being in HR, training and development, is another feather in my cap, so I honor training and development. So I stepped down from state secretary because of conflict of interest and headed this super PAC where we had the opportunity with great funding to work with a music studio, Grammy Award nominated music studio, who was like, we're in a boom market, let us help you craft messaging in a way that is spectacular. And we're working with the demographic that you're trying to work with. And the owner is from New York City. He's like, we need conservative leadership. You guys need help with your messaging. Let us help you. And we were able to craft some special messaging, and more importantly, target voters that haven't come out. We're talking moderate Democrats to independents. Those were the zip codes we chased after. I mean, the New York Post picked up the article, which was great. I was featured. They talked about me stepping down, and this new Lee Zeldin super PAC that we had started called Stop the Insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting the same results. What was great was it was digital. We're talking Facebook, Instagram, but Hulu, in between the ads, we were playing these commercials. So I had the opportunity to produce special ads, once again, to help our messaging. Because we've got the policies, and we know the right way to help restore some balance in our city. But we've got to bring people along, and we need everyone. So with that being said, I'm gonna take a minute, because I got someone to come join us today. We've got Kimberly, and she's gonna join us about the UVI app. So last presentation, we did have Vicky Palladino come speak, so the presentation will have images of Vicky, but I'm really excited to bring Kimberly up she's the CEO of this app.